citizens of the internet, welcome to Tomorrow Daily, the best geek talk show in the known universe. I'm Ashley Esqueda. Jeff Kanata is out being super fancy actor man today on a set. But for now, let's hit the headlines. We've seen tiny houses coming into fashion lately, but what about a tiny house on the open seas? Mini-yacht company Jet Capsule presented a concept for what they call their UFO. But it's not an unidentified flying object, it's an unidentified floating object. It has a slow top speed of 6.5 kilometers per hour, but it's propelled by a solar-powered electric motor. The shell is designed to exist completely off the grid and would have a way to convert sea and rainwater to fresh drinking water for you and a vegetable garden on board that would serve as your food. The cost? Well, Jet Capsule says they can make their prototype for about $800,000, which is really expensive, but they assure us that homes produced after the prototype would cost about $200,000, so I guess that's cheaper? All right, guys, if you're a fan of Lego, this is a really cool idea that is helping blind kids learn, inspired by the legendary toy blocks. Braille uses raised dot patterns that allow blind people to read, and Braille Bricks takes that concept and translates them to Lego-like blocks. 2x3 bricks have 6 potential bumps on them, just like a Lego block would, but these bricks have studs removed to represent the 26 letters of the Braille alphabet. Kids can then use a base plate to spell out words and sentences, correct errors easily, and also use the blocks as a normal building toy. The Brazilian design agency who created Braille Bricks released the design to anyone who wants to create their own, which is pretty cool, and also helps to keep them from being sued by Lego. So high five, Brazilian design agency, and also great idea. This is amazing stuff. I really love it when people come up with ideas inspired by everyday things that we're familiar with and use it to help other people. And I'm sure you do too. So what story will we talk about on Thursday? I feel like we have to talk about living at sea in a tiny UFO pod, because this seems like Waterworld waiting to happen, and I am dying to know what Jeff's opinion of it is. I'm also dying to know what your opinion of it is, so please feel free to use the hashtag HeyTD over on Twitter and tell us if you would live in a tiny UFO pod in the middle of the ocean. It's a very slow-moving UFO pod, by the way, don't forget that. If we like your tweets, if we think they're awesome, if they're clever, interesting, cool, we will use them on Thursday's show and discuss your point of view. Now, that being said, let's check out our photographer of the day. Our photographer of the day today is Basil, who took this photo on his Galaxy S7 Edge. He says, "I am Basil Aziz, age 15, from Calicut, Kerala, India, and I travel a lot, like a lot. One day when I was en route to a sports shop, I saw the weirdest thing that could be installed in front of a building. It was a giant badminton racket, which according to them was the tallest in the world. I didn't find anything to fit that description on the internet though. Anyway, this racket is huge. I watched Tomorrow Daily and I'm a huge fan. I must say you guys are rocking in there and I wish you guys all the best, especially you, Ash. Aw, Jeff, don't feel bad. Well, he's not here, so he doesn't have to hear that part." The picture attached with the email was taken on a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. This phone is a beast. It takes awesome pictures. The dual pixel technology is really making my day. My name is pronounced Basil Aziz, and yeah, of course, you have my permission to use the picture. I'll stay tuned. Ciao then, Basil. Basil, this is awesome. I thought this would fit into the theme of spring because, you know, most people want to play badminton in the springtime. I'm just guessing. That feels like it could be a thing. I feel like in the springtime, you just want to break out your badminton racket and go crazy. So if you guys have something that is themed spring, feel free to get creative with that theme. You can email it to tomorrow@cnet.com, and just like Basil, send us how to pronounce your name, send us your picture, tell us what device you took it on, and a little story about it, and also give us permission to use it on the show. It's that easy. You can also find us on social media if you want to hang out with us on the internet. Jeff is at Jeff Kanata. I'm at Ashley Esqueda. The show's at Tomorrow Daily, and we are at tomorrowdaily.com. If you'd like to give the gift of Tomorrow Daily, it's free for you, which means you can use your money to buy other cool stuff. That is it for today's show. Jeff and I will be back tomorrow with a brand new docket of science fact meeting science fiction in my favorite kind of sci-fi sandwich. But until then, be good humans. See you guys next time. Bye.